Happy Satisfied Soul Sunday, everybody. It is Elder Pamela Robinson Smith sitting on my pulpit porch once again. How y'all doing today? It is very quiet on my block today. Not to say that you won't hear a car rolling down the street, because you will. Because, like I said, I live in the city, and anything can happen in the city of East Orange. Okay? I just wanted to get on and just share some thoughts. This weekend was a blessed weekend, 4th of July weekend. And, I am a consumer of some of social media writings and opinions and feedback and stuff like that. And I know that we celebrated Juneteenth not that long ago. Um, what I guess what I wanted to share was the 4th of July celebrations, acknowledgement of freedom, independence, um, is all we knew for quite some time. Most of us. Um, when I was growing up, the history of what transpired hundreds of years ago for our people was not shared with me. The horror of that history. What was shared was family. What was shared was love. What was shared was community, was good food. Gotta mention that food. Was just jubilance and joy. And so I get a little in my feelings um, when I see postings of folks uh, needing to remind us of how our ancestors were treated once upon a time before they were actually free. Not to say that we should not know what our history is. I'm not saying that at all. But I don't want that um, flashback to history to suck the life out of what 4th of July has meant for many of us. Although I'm an only child that comes from a large family, my father's family, my mother's family, and all of my memories of the 4th of July are happy ones. I miss those celebrations. I miss those preparations for the big feast and the music, especially my dad and his dancing, no matter where we were, in the lawn, on the pavement, at anybody's house. And my mother's remedy to all things was fried chicken, no matter if it was a barbecue. If we're gonna remember, let's remember everything, right? Let's there's a time and a place for the lessons, right? Um, and I know everybody has a right to their opinion, and I'm not dissing or dismissing anybody. I'm just saying that we have enough negativity in the world coming from our so-called leadership, um, that on the day that many of us have off, on the day that family has traveled to come into town to see us, on the day that we can just be together, why not just do that? Education should happen throughout the year. Knowing our history should happen throughout the year. Knowing where things started and looking at how they have evolved. I'm saying, I can say 10 years ago, I did not know about Juneteenth. Okay? So I celebrated my freedom then, and a few days ago, I celebrated my freedom now for what it's worth, for as long as I have it. Keep that real for you with everything that's going on. It's like sometimes I wonder when people post things about what transpired, with our ancestors on the 4th of July way back then. So what are you doing while everybody is around you is popping firecrackers, fireworks, playing loud music, laughing and enjoying barbecued food or what have you? What are you doing? Are you sitting home doing nothing? Sulking? I don't know. I'm just curious. These are just thoughts, These are just thoughts. I am all for knowing our history. I'm all for respecting and honoring the trials and tribulations that our ancestors have gone through, and acknowledging the trials and tribulations that we're going through right now, especially after the big ugly bill was passed this past Thursday. Yeah, I said it, big ugly bill. That bill has reminded me that we need to get back to Eden. Remember that book? Get Back to Eden? Back to Eden. Where we grew our own food so we don't have to rely on the government to feed us. Where we use the oils and the herbs to heal many of the things that ailed us, like our ancestors did. Where we supported each other in our businesses because black businesses do matter. We supported each other's stuff until massa put us against each other. And that's a legacy that still lives on. I'm saying that because I experienced that here today in 2025. While I have been very blessed and fortunate in these recent times to be supported by some beautiful, beautiful black sisters and brothers, oftentimes in the recent past, that black people won't support each other because they're so concerned with one getting ahead of the other. Crabs in a barrel. And that came from that history that we often like to put on Facebook. So, what do? The big ugly bill got passed. How do we exist? How do we survive? Like I said, we need to get back to Eden. Who created Eden? The good Lord. The good Lord created Eden. The good Lord gave Adam and Eve everything they needed to survive. There goes the loud cars. I told you it was gonna pop up. I told you. He gave the fruits, the vegetables, the herbs, all the things that they needed to survive. We survive by believing that He will take care of us even in these trying times. It seems that our people are regularly tested by that old evil one. And that old evil one is can be seen in its reality in many human specimens today. So, our people are resilient despite what we've gone through. And so, We don't come from no punk people. We come from some tough cookies. I don't know about you, but I don't give up easy. So if you want to take stuff away from me, I'm going to take what I have, what the good Lord has given me, and I'm going to make it do what it do. I'm going to make it do what it do, what it do. And I'm going to share with my community. And I'm praying and hoping that you will take the same attitude. Do not sit home in distress or dismay, wondering what are we going to do. We are too smart. We are too innovative. We are too blessed to stress over mess. How about that? Too blessed to stress over mess. And yes, there is a mess. However, we are equipped because the good Lord has given us all we need to do what we need to do. So, I hope that you had a blessed and safe weekend. Whether you had family coming to town, whether you did not have family coming to town, but you pulled out your grill and you did that thing. Chicken, ribs, hot dogs, hamburgers. You did not invite me. What's up with that? Anyway, I hope you had a blessed weekend. I did. I got to spend it with family. Kind of impromptu type situation. My body is feeling the work, but it was worth it. I hope you have a blessed week. And I hope that we can take the lemons that we are consistently being fed and given and turn it into lemonade, turn it into lemon ices, turn it into lemon meringue pie, turn it into everything that tastes good, because the good Lord is good and we are good, and we are going to persevere through any level of drama that gets thrown our way, because we are brave, we are not punks, and we stand strong in our faith. And so, happy 4th of July weekend. Happy Satisfied Soul Sunday. This is your girl, Elder Pamela Robinson Smith, leaving my porch pulpit as another car rolls by. It's time to go in the house. God bless you. Take care.